Today we'll be going over the appearance and format of your resume. But first, does your resume look like this? This? Or this? To be honest, these are quite plain. There are many ways to be creative while keeping your resume looking professional. The first impression of your resume is as important as meeting the interviewer for the first time. After all, it is the resume that gets you the interview. How can you make it stand out visually so it catches a reader's attention and increases your chances of your resume being read? Usually a resume is 2 pages. However, this depends on the position being applied to and the amount of experience you have. Begin with a blank page, not using templates or tables. The first page is the most important, so it is necessary to provide the information the employer will want to know about your qualifications on the first page. Overall balance and consistent formatting will help with the aesthetics. For example, if you bold something in one section, ensure that that is consistent throughout the entire document. Margins are typically an 1/2 inch to 1 inch, depending on the amount of content. Choose a sans serif font, like Arial or Calgary. These fonts are rounder and have easier readability compared to serif fonts, which have small accents at the end of individual letters. Typically, size 10 to 12 is best for the main body, and using one font style is best throughout the entire document. Lastly, having a resume that's too crowded or too empty is another important factor. Be consistent in your spacing and formatting throughout the entire document. Don't be afraid to add some color to your resume. There are colors that are not as professional to use, such as orange, pink, or particularly bright colors. But try adding some blue, gray, brown, or even some red to your resume. A simple change in color can alter the tone of it. But where should you add color? The most obvious place is the text itself. You can try adding color to your name, the section titles, or even apply it to the background in some areas. You do not want to make your entire document in color, but adding a touch here or there can make a big difference. Applying these quick adjustments can have big impacts on how your resume is perceived and the impression that it gives. In this example, a simple change of font, color, and spacing has created a completely different feel. Here are some guidelines to remember when creating your resume. Within each section, list your experiences present to past. Acronyms should be spelled out in full, unless it is common for the field or position that you are applying for. For example, CPR. Describe your experience in bullet statements and not sentences. But also, here are a few things to avoid. Pronouns are not used in resumes. Salary and references are not listed either. Photos or personal information such as nationality or age, this is just not required in Canada. We hope this has provided you with an outline on how to get started. For more information and to have your resume reviewed, connect with us. See you soon!